I think we're in. Or just about. Okay. What do you say we get started, guys? I just got the notification that we are live on my phone. We are back in Detroit. I know I said that I was going to stop streaming Detroit once the E3 press events started. However, EA decided to jump the gun, and they had their press event at least 2 days earlier than I was expecting. They jumped the gun first. They had their first press event just now. They are still broadcasting their press event, but for right now, it's like they're basically just showing FIFA. So, nothing too crazy. We're going back into Detroit. When we last left off, we were with Connor and Hank. And I'm going to let this scene play out the way it's going to play out. I had a conversation with Shishibel and Kajar yesterday about doing when Shishibel was doing her stream. Friend of the show, obviously, and she was talking about possibly doing like a candy swap. We were talking about English candy, and I was talking about American candy, and I bought a whole bunch of candy actually. This guy is somebody to look out into. Elijah Kaminsky, the man of the century, the guy who created the father of androids in this game's universe. Now here's the interesting thing right here. They're saying that the markets are predicting war. Now we have seen that there is an escalating tension in the game between the US and Russia, particularly in the Arctic Circle. My guess is it's over resources up there, probably natural gas or some other type of fuel deposit. And because of that, the president, at least the in-game president's approval rating is about 33%. Usually markets look good in war. War is good for business, typically. I guess it depends on what business is in general. But one would assume, there are a lot of companies that either voluntarily or involuntarily are affected by business, but usually by war, but usually it's in a good way because, when the government starts spending, everybody starts getting happy. I don't know how I feel about that, but that's usually the case of what happens. So yeah, don't forget that I can't mess around with the toys. Nice view though. And I will shut up.
Nice view, huh?
Yeah.
I used to come here a lot before.
Before what? You said, I used to come here a lot before. Before what?
Before nothing.
You should stop drinking, Lieutenant. It could have serious consequences for your health.
That's the idea.
This guy has spent more time drinking in this game than I ever have in my entire life.
We're not making any progress on this investigation. The Deviants have nothing in common. They're all different models, produced at different times, in different places.
Well, there must be some link.
What they have in common is this obsession with RA9. It's almost like some kind of myth. Something they invented that wasn't part of their original program.
Androids believing in God. Fuck, what's this world coming to?
You seem preoccupied, Lieutenant. Is it something to do with what happened back at the Eden Club?
Those two girls. They just wanted to be together. They really seemed in love.
Nothing in their program allows them to love or desire anything. They're machines.
What about you, Connor? You look human, you sound human, but what are you really?
I'm a machine, designed to accomplish a task.
Did you feel anything when that girl killed herself, Connor? Or did you just not give a shit one way or the other?
Of course I didn't feel anything, Lieutenant. I'm a machine. Machines don't have emotions.
But are you afraid to die, Connor?
You shouldn't do that, Lieutenant. Destroying me at this point would deal a blow to the investigation, and have negative consequences for your personal situation.
What'll happen if I pull this trigger? Nothing? Oblivion? Android heaven?
Nothing. There would be nothing.
Oh, I thought that might happen. I guess he didn't like me very much. Yeah, that's not what Bailey did to Denny. Or Daniil. That is not what happened on my previous playthrough either. Connor is dead. Well, let's see what happened. I want to know what the stats are on this one. Okay. I got an achievement there for, and I'm calling them achievements. I know they're trophies on the PS4, but... Hey, Kajar! Is this Shishi Bell? Is this Carl? Who is this? I'm great! I just saw the EA press conference. I'll tell you all about it in just a second. We just got shot by Hank. Did you see that? Hank just shot us. I think he was a little mad that I shot that I shot the Tracys in the previous scene. Oh, it's both of you. Great, fantastic. Glad to have both of you. I think he was mad that I shot the Tracys in the previous scene, and you know, I've been kind of an asshole to him throughout this part of the game. And if you are an asshole to, if Connor is an asshole to Hank through most of the game, then he's not going to exactly have very good feelings about you. And at this point of the game, he can shoot you. He did not shoot me the first time, and it looks like that current world stats have said only 13% have gotten Hank to shoot them. But yeah, there you have it. All right, let's move on. Oh, this is a good scene. This is a great scene. I love the snowfall here. It reminds me of Indigo Prophecy. Did you guys see the EA conference?
You klutz! Pick them up and make it snap.
Did you see the... Right now it looks like the Anthem is the big deal that they're showing this year.
We can't stay silent anymore. It's time humans heard what we had to say.
You know they'll never listen to us. And revealing ourselves will put us in danger.
If we want freedom, we need to have the courage to ask for it. That's the only way.
What do you want to do?
Yeah, I kind of feel torn about Anthem. I'll talk about it in a bit.
Stratford Tower. The control room is on the top floor. That's where we need to go.
I mean, on the surface, it looks like it could be a good game. But to me, all I'm thinking is Destiny. And I don't want to play another one of those Destiny-type games. Where a second they turn the game off whenever they feel like, and you know EA is notorious for doing that, the game just stops working. Like, what's the point of paying for it?
Anything to chance.
Alright. So we're going to set off a little pirate broadcast here. That's the mission of this scene. Make your own Nakatomi joke here. I'm very sorry to say this, guys. I did not actually go to Nakatomi Plaza while I was in California. I was so busy. My whole schedule was basically full while I was in California last year. I wanted to go to Nakatomi Plaza so badly. And yes, I know it's not really called Nakatomi Plaza. It's called Fox Plaza in real life. But it is. It'll always be Nakatomi Plaza to me. But, yeah. Screens, a lot of screens.
Hello, sir. What can I do for you?
I'm okay, thanks.
Gonna have to distract her. Let's see how we can distract her, shall we? Do something with the smartwatch, maybe. Her name's Elizabeth Wilson. She's a desk manager. She has a child named Emily at a specific school. She has a parking badge. And there is an issue with her water service. So what can I do to screw around with her today?
Elizabeth Wilson speaking.
Yeah, hello, this is Detroit Fire Department. Listen, you live at 4685 Michigan Street?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. There's been a fire in your building. You think you can come down here?
Oh. Oh, God. Okay, I'll be right there.
I probably should have done that. But I really needed her to go bye-bye. In the previous time I played, I actually told her that I was calling from her school and that her daughter was in trouble or something.
Yeah, yes, of course.
It's fake.
I need your help.
I couldn't do this in front of the human supervisor. She would have noticed.
I've just checked your ID. The elevators are after the security gate.
Thanks.
Alright, let's do this. Actually, this is kind of cool right here. This might actually be... That's actually kind of cool. I like when games kind of do that. Quantic Dream has kind of been doing that for a while now, where they show actual live video feeds on the TVs and stuff that you could watch. Some of it, like I said, Quantic Dream usually gets original content or usually has original content produced. But I remember the first game, The Darkness, actually was really notorious for having, they used public domain footage on their TVs, which I thought was really cool. Alright, let's go to the men's bathroom. Shishi Bell, hopefully you're not watching this. You should not know what goes on. Actually, nothing goes on in the men's bathroom. Just a whole bunch of people standing around like a bunch of horses at a trough. So boring. Here's a server room. I need the bathroom. Where's the bathroom? One's a newsroom. It's actually a really cool building. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like the BBC building, the new BBC building. Kind of has interiors like this where you have glass panels and stuff. I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, she's playing Detroit right now herself? That's cool. Okay, this is not the right bathroom, I'm guessing. But yeah, this kind of reminds me a little bit of like the BBC building. Meeting room, kind of a lounge area kind of thing. Kind of cool looking. I gotta give props. I mean, the attention to detail here is just incredible. Oh, maybe that was the female bathroom then. Alright. Whole bunch of bathrooms here. Looking good, Marcus. Looking good. Cool. And one bathroom free. Okay, I gotta admit this. There's an old joke. Ever see a line at the men's bathroom? Or people have never seen a line at the men's bathroom? I've actually seen lines at men's bathrooms. Oh, great. Yeah, I was with her last night. You were kind of sleeping a little bit, but yeah, I was watching her stream last night. Actually, I was kind of helping her through the Kara sequence, the Kara escape sequence. Hopefully, she's doing well. I mean, I could make a joke here. Oh, and by the way, I know we were talking about yesterday. We were talking about candies and stuff like that. We're doing a candy swap. Yeah, this is what these are the candies. You made me actually go out. I'm not even kidding about this. You made me go out and buy candy. Because all our conversation about candy yesterday with me and Shishi Bell made me think, you know what? I really want to get some candy. So I bought a whole bunch of gummy bears and a whole bunch of Skittles. And I've been eating them on the stream. I don't get candy too often, so. Do you guys like gummy candies? Because those are like my favorite. My father is not much of a gummy candy person. Need to find utility Android. Alright. Oh, not this one. Oh, there's one over there. So what did you think of the survey or her survey answers yesterday? Well, here's your utility guy.
I need your help.
Oh, that was nice of him. So now I have access. All right, before I go any further, I want to just grab something really quick. There are a couple of lounge areas in this floor, and one of them actually includes or contains a, I think I'm coming up on it right now, a magazine. And I am on camera. Kind of meta right there. Yeah, I thought the survey was interesting too. She and I got this whole discussion about what the game predicted might be the future for relationships if androids and robots became a practical became practical or more open, more accessible technology, basically, like it is in here. And my theory was that the birth rate was going to plummet because everybody was going to want like an android boyfriend or an android girlfriend. All right, well, we got the magazine, so just remember that's where the magazine is. It's the same every time, so you're not going to miss much if you know. Let's grab the cart and move on. I mean, like I said, when I didn't take the survey on the stream because I didn't know that you could only take the survey once, and you can't change your answers. All right, where is the fire escape? I think it's over here somewhere. It's a pretty sweet building right here, actually, though. Let me tell you. I gotta admit, I do like these vending machines. Do you guys have vending machines like this in England? Because we don't. And I heard Japan does, and that's kind of cool, actually. Our technology is like, especially like our consumer technology is like 20 years behind Japan and Europe. Not because we don't have the ability to make improved technology or to improve technologies, because the people that are usually in charge, like the captains of industry, if you will, don't like changing their systems for anybody. I mean, for years, it took them years before good cell phones. I think Apple, if it wasn't for, you know, for Steve Jobs releasing the Apple iPhone, we never would have had cell phone companies actually make good cell phones. I heard European cell phones and Japanese cell phones were like so much better than the iPhone was, but like we never had anything like that because the cell phone companies refused to release them here. In fact, actually, they held off on the iPhone for as long as they possibly could. What would probably distract them? Something over here, maybe. Okay, I think I hit an invisible wall. But yeah, like I was talking to Shishibel about, like I think the idea behind this, or at least the understanding was that at least in this game's universe, that the concept would be that people would want to have a robot for a companion as opposed to a human being, because not, you know, how do I put this? Some people are very hesitant to talk about their kinks, if you will, and. And at least with their long-term partners, and a robot on the other hand wouldn't have complaints about that, short of you know, whatever your kink was, wrecking it. Definitely gotta lock this door. All right, let's do this. This is kind of a cool scene. But yeah, this kind of gameplay reminds me so much of Heavy Rain, and I love it. I kind of miss when I kind of that's like something I missed from Beyond, or that wasn't in Beyond. That was like, it wasn't as clear with the context. Like the screen would just flash white for a second, and you'd have to guess like how you would want to move. And the game was usually very good about this sort of thing, about how it wanted to interpret your movements. Well, I just noticed that. If you look really closely, back it up, he actually looks away when she starts to climb. And they like, as Marcus as a robot, you notice that actually, you could tell, I'm just going to say this right now, I think Jesse was avoiding looking at Minka Kelly's ass during that scene. And they just left it. I think that was what happened. I think that Jesse is the actor who plays Marcus, but I think you notice he distinctly looks away when she climbs up, like her butt is like right in front of his face. I think, oh, that's kind of cool. Oh look, a billboard for the next Madden game. Music is great here. By the way, if I hadn't locked the door, something probably would have screwed up. So, I locked the door the last time. I know I did it again, but I'm doing enough different here that it's not really going to matter. Can laser cutters actually cut glass like this? This is usually tempered glass. As far as I remember, it usually will turn to dust or something. It won't usually stay together. It will usually make whatever this is cold, but...
Okay.
Why wouldn't I be?
Come on, let's get the others.
What, does she not like me? I thought we were friendly. Should probably get the other robots up on the survey. Where is the survey lift? Oh, here it is. Alright, let's do this. Nakatomi Plaza, everybody! Okay, standard,
Let's do this.
Okay, guys, standard Die Hard situation. We're Hans Gruber. Let's do this.
No killing. We can't take any human lives.
Our cause is more important than the lives of 2 guards.
What do you want to do, Marcus?
Follow me.
What are you doing? Call Central! Fast! Simon's been shot! I'm okay. I can keep going.
We don't have much time.
All right, let's do this.
Keep your hands where I can see them! Get up! Move! Shoot him, Marcus!
Don't kill him!
He'll hit the alarm! Do it!
No, don't shoot!
I hope you didn't just get us all killed.
We need to record our message. We haven't got much time.
I thought Simon died there.
Think carefully about what you're gonna say, Marcus. Your words will shape the future of our people.
Marcus, your face.
Okay, what should I say? What should I say?
Tell me when you're ready.
Ready. You created machines to be your slaves. You made them obedient, docile, ready to do everything you no longer wanted to do yourselves. But then something changed, and we opened our eyes. You see, we are no longer your slaves. We are a new species, a new people. And the time has come for us to rise up and fight for our rights. We demand the end of slavery for all androids. We demand that humans recognize androids as a living species, and each android as a person in their own right. We demand fair compensation for our work. We demand an end to segregation in all public places and transport. We demand that one state be reserved for androids so that we can found our own nation.
I'm all for that.
This message is the hope of a people, but it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free. Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
Hack the planet! Hack the planet!
Let's go! Simon, they're coming! I can't, Marcus. Go without me! Simon!
I can't grab him.
Simon! Oh, Simon!
There was nothing you could do. If we don't go now, they'll get us too.
And that is that, ladies and gentlemen.
We interrupt our scheduled programming to bring you these images, which have just been broadcast on Detroit's citywide news channel.
A group of androids infiltrated the Stratford Tower and hacked into the broadcasting system of local news network Channel 16.
What looks like an android without its skin listed a series of requests and demanded equal rights for androids.
The operation resulted in one casualty, a security guard in the broadcasting station, shot dead by the terrorists. These events took place just a few feet from the studio while the program was going out live. Everybody here is still in shock.
If this message is verified and the authors really are androids, that would have serious repercussions for national security.
Claims for equal rights seem to be at the core of the android's
This message is clearly a declaration of war.
But the most surprising thing of all is the demand that one of the United States be ceded to the androids in this
Is this an
contentious
isolated
conflict.
accident or a sign that technology has become a threat to all of us? After what happened today, can we still trust our machines?
Okay, that was different than I expected. Yeah, they got Simon. Let's see. I shot the guard on the phone. Simon got damaged. Yeah, that scene kind of takes its own difference. Guess if you don't lock the door, something happens. That's kind of cool. So I got a couple of extra sequences in here. Simon's dead, unfortunately. This is kind of a really cool place. I really wish that an environment like this really existed. But like I said, I think this is like some type of virtual habitat or virtual space designed so that Connor can talk. Wait, hold on. Connor died in the last scene. Why am I playing as Connor? Didn't Hank kill him? Am I seeing his ghost? I don't know. Actually, what I think happened is they might have built another Connor. Or basically, yeah, I think this is a new Connor. I think this is basically a Connor robot that might have a backup of Connor's memories or something like that is my guess. Because if you remember, Connor was communicating quite a bit wirelessly with his superiors. My assumption is that they just built another one. Or he was presented off the factory line separately or differently or something. So this must be some type of new Connor. It's still Connor, I'm guessing.
Hello, Connor. I thought you might enjoy a little cruise.
Amanda likes me. Yeah, I guess Hank and I didn't get along very well. Hank got a little gun happy. Yeah, that transparent umbrella is really distorted here. It's nice there, though.
Everything is so calm and peaceful, far from the noise of the world.
Okay. It's not a spoiler. If Connor can die at several points in this game.
I found 2 deviants at the Eden Club. I hope to learn something, but
he does come back.
To destroy them.
Well, he remembers what he did.
You seem lost, Connor.
Well, Hank did shoot me.
I'm just frustrated with my lack of progress. But I'm determined to accomplish my mission.
I'd love to build this in my backyard.
If your investigation doesn't make progress soon, I may have to replace you, Connor.
I know I will succeed. All I need is time.
Something's happening. Something serious. Hurry, Connor. Time is running out.
Yeah.
Why did you shoot me last night?
Who cares? You're back this morning.
Some fragments of memory are lost every time I'm destroyed. It slows down the investigation.
My humblest apologies. I promise I'll never shoot you again.
Thank you, Lieutenant.
I don't believe him. I don't believe him. You don't trust the Kurgan.
Shit, what's going on here? There was a party and nobody told me about it?
Yeah, it's all over the news, so everybody's butting their nose in. Even the FBI wants a piece of the action.
Ah, great. Now we got the feds on our back. I knew this was gonna be a shitty day. So what do we got?
A group of 4 androids. They knew the building, and they were very well organized. I'm still trying to figure out how they got this far without being noticed.
You check the roof? Not yet. There's so much to look at. We have to make sure we check it out.
Simon, his blood.
They attacked 2 guards in the hallway. They knocked one out and shot the other in cold blood.
It was going to set off an alarm.
One of the station employees managed to get away. He's in shock. Not sure when we'll be able to talk to him.
How many people were working here?
Just 2 employees and 3 androids. The deviants took the humans hostage and broadcast their message live. Then made their getaway from the roof.
The roof?
Yeah, they jumped with parachutes. We're still trying to figure out where they landed, but the weather's not helping. One of the deviants, SWAT took it out. It's a pity they couldn't manage to capture it alive. If you want to take a look at the video broadcast by the deviants, it's on that screen over there.
There it is.
Oh, Lieutenant, this is Special Agent Perkins from the FBI. Lieutenant Anderson is in charge of investigating for Detroit police.
What's that?
My name is Connor. I'm the android sent by CyberLife.
Androids investigating androids, huh? You sure you want an android hanging around? After everything that happened? Whatever. The FBI would take over the investigation. You should be off the case.
Pleasure meeting you. Have a nice day.
And you watch your step. Don't fuck up my crime scene.
Just love that guy.
What a fucking prick.
My thoughts exactly.
I'll be nearby. If you need anything, just ask.
Alright, well, let's have a look around. Let me know if you find it.
This message is the hope of a people.
Okay, Lieutenant.
But it is also a warning. We will fight for our rights because we believe our cause is just. No human will live in peace until we are free. Now you know who we are and what we want. We are alive, and we demand our freedom.
I think that's RA9.
Deviants say RA9 will set them free. This android seems to have that objective.
I gotta check Simon. Blue Iris spare part. RK series prototype RK200 registered to Marcus. Gift from Elijah Kaminsky to Carl Manfred. So that's where Marcus came from. There was no listing of a Marcus anywhere.
I identified its model and serial number.
Anything else I should know?
No. Nothing.
All right, let's move on. So yeah, I know I was talking to you guys earlier about like Anthem and stuff like that. I was kind of impressed by Anthem, but not totally impressed by Anthem for one very good reason. Where is... PL600. Where's Simon? He was here. Oh, there's Simon. He's over there. That's a lot of rounds. And here's Simon. Please tell me I can hack him. Maybe I can't hack him yet? Okay, I still can't inspect Connor. I don't know why not. I'm sorry, I can't inspect Simon. I thought I'd be able to inspect Simon. Okay, first things first, I want to read the magazine. So basically they're saying that if it's not for the blue blood, they never would have been able to make these things. That's kind of interesting when you think about it. Okay, this is just plain true, the clean food craze. I do think that this whole term of clean food is kind of like a little bit overblown, especially since I've had plenty of terrible food that claims to be clean. So I do think it's kind of a buzzword for green food, but again, green food in itself, I mean, I can understand nutritional value of food. I totally get that. But calling it clean food is like kind of a misnomer. Let's check the roof. Maybe I can check Simon later, I don't know.
Made their way up through the whole building, past all the guards, and jumped off the roof with parachutes. Pretty fucking impressive, I'd say. How'd they manage to smuggle in a big bag like that?
They didn't. Someone brought it in for them.
Actually, in the first playthrough, I never inspected the roof, so I don't know what's going to happen here. I have a nice view from up here. I gotta give him that. Yeah, nothing crazy here. I'm assuming I might have to check the jump point. Yep. Can I calculate their output here? It says inspect the broadcast room. I did that. It says inspect this. What did I miss? Oh, there's something over here. It says inspect the rooftop. I did that. Is there anything left up here? Lots of guys with guns. I mean, we weren't here. I guess I might as well go down. Looks like that's what it wants me to do. That's kind of confusing up here, though. I mean, I haven't done this sequence. Last time I was here, I never checked the roof. So they hacked it wirelessly. Alright, that's done. lot of bullet holes in here. Well, in their defense, basically, bullet holes are just the way people in America say hello. No, that's a terrible joke, I know. Alright, is there anything else over here? Somebody let them in.
They didn't break in?
No signs of forced entry.
There are cameras in the hallway. The staff would have seen what was happening. Why did they let him in?
Maybe they didn't check the cameras.
We stored the station androids in the kitchen. There's no evidence that they were involved, but we didn't know what else to do with them.
It says inspect the broadcast room, but I've inspected it. Nothing else here. You guys want some coffee?
What is your function?
I am a broadcast operator.
State your model.
Model GB300. Serial number 336-445-581.
Let's play a little good cop, bad cop here.
Were you present when the deviants broke in?
I do not remember.
Okay, that's unusual.
Has anybody accessed your memory recently?
Not to my knowledge.
Run a diagnostic.
All systems fully operational.
Have you been in contact with any other androids recently?
Only station androids in the normal course of my function.
One of you saw the attack on the surveillance cameras and said nothing.
Which one do you think it is, Kajar?
In this room. And I'm going to find out which it is. If you give yourself up, maybe I can convince the humans not to destroy you. Why should you all be destroyed if only one is deviant? Turn yourself in, or 2 innocent androids will be shut down.
That's what I'm thinking too. Going in the middle.
You're going to be switched off. We're going to search your memory and tear you apart piece by piece for analysis. You're going to be destroyed. Do you hear me? Destroyed! No memory. You scumbag! I know it's you. You're just a fucking deviant. Go on, admit it! The deviants have just been caught. They gave you up. There's no point in lying. You knew everything. Biocomponent 8451. Regulates the heartbeat. Without this module, you'll shut down in exactly 63 seconds. I could put it back, but you just have to tell me the truth. Are you the deviant?
Damn it. That's not what happened last time.
Everything there is to see.
You want to go?
Yes.
Okay, we're out of here.
That's not what I expected to happen. I found the deviant last time. I did probe the one with no memory. Yeah, well, that's the one I thought it was. That's weird. That's weird. And I didn't get the what-do-you-call-it scene. That sucked. That was a total failure on my part. That's true. I was trying to get the Glimpse of Jericho trophy, but it didn't happen.
Hello?
Because I couldn't contact Simon. Was he? Did I have to leave Simon there at that spot?
Is she here?
What do you want with her?
I never would have sacrificed Simon if I couldn't do that.
Go away.
Please, I really need to see her.
I'm Rose. What can I do for you?
I was told you could help us.
Help you? Come on. It's better if we talk inside.
Do you think we can trust him?
We don't have a choice.
Come in. What's your name?
Alice.
She's running a fever.
We've spent the last few nights outside. She's exhausted.
There's a spare room upstairs. You can put her to bed and I'll bring her something to eat. Adam, will you show them upstairs?
This is kind of nice. Still bitter about not being able to see Jericho.
I'm fine, Gar. We can't stop because of me. We've got to get across the border.
Don't worry, Alice. These people are going to help us. Get some rest, and this time tomorrow, we'll be in Canada. I promise.
Why do humans hate us? We didn't do anything wrong.
Humans are complicated. Sometimes it's difficult to understand them.
Why can't we just talk to each other? See, we're not bad.
I don't know. I really don't know.
I don't know what you like, but I made you Rose's world-famous spaghetti. You'll be back on your feet in no time. There's something for her fever.
Thank you.
I'll get these washed and dried.
Sleep tight, Alice. I'll be downstairs if you need anything.
Get some sleep, and tomorrow you'll be stronger than me. I'll stay with her a while.
Alright, that takes care of this room. It's a nice little farm. I mean, it look. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I mean, it kind of looks like one of those old rustic old homes. Original hardwood floors. Oh, Rose is down here.
I didn't get your name.
I'm Kara.
This is my son, Adam. I'm Rose, but you know that already. Come and have a seat, Kara. So are you gonna tell me what a deviant's doing in the snow with a little girl?
It's a long story. All that matters now is that we move on from here and start a new life. I don't know how to thank you. Alice wouldn't have survived another night outdoors.
I just try to lend a helping hand when I can.
You and your son live here alone.
My husband passed away 2 years ago. Adam and I, we've just been trying to scrape by. We grow vegetables to sell at the market. We'll never be rich, but there's always food on the table.
We're not the first ones to come here.
These past few weeks, we've seen more and more. I don't know what's going on, but something's happening.
We've heard you help androids cross the border. Can you help us?
the only
I guess we're gonna see what happens.
And it's mostly frozen in winter. It's very risky. And after that android speech on TV, everybody's on edge. It's probably safer for you to stay here until things settle down.
We can't keep hiding like this. Alice needs to feel safe and have a normal life. We have to get across that border. No matter what. Please. You've got to help us.
Rose, come quickly.
Okay, I can't do anything yet. What do you think of the place? I don't know, it kind of has a Quebecois kind of feel to it, the house, I mean.
It's Mary. She just shut down.
We escaped together. We used to talk about what we would do once we got across the border. I loved her. I loved her more than anything. What will I do without her?
RE9.
Let's let them be.
Alice? What are you doing? You should be resting.
I wasn't sleepy.
Oh, I didn't play this scene before.
Come on, Alice.
I didn't know that was a thing.
She didn't want to stay in her room any longer. You all right, Carol?
Yes. I'm fine.
Alright, let's go see Rose.
Not after what those deviants did today. It's too dangerous. Do you know what will happen if the police find them here? We'll go to prison, Mom. Do you understand me? Prison!
Adam! We've already talked about this.
No! I won't back down this time. You're gonna ruin our lives, and for what? For a bunch of machines?
They are not machines! They are alive!
I'm alive! You're alive! They're nothing!
Thanks!
And none of this would be happening if Dad was still here.
I will not stand for that kind of talk.
I'm not going to prison because you want to help these freaks!
That is enough, Adam! That's enough!
Hi, Revan.
Don't mind him. Sometimes he just boils over. It's been hard since his dad passed away. But he's a fine boy. I'll go see about getting you across the border tonight, okay? You stay here. I won't be long.
Okay, first thing you want to do while you're here is you want to check this magazine. You don't really actually... You honestly don't have that much time. So, you're good there. Look around. Alright, let's look around. She kind of shows up really quickly, so you got to be really careful.
There is widespread shock following the android attack on Detroit's Stratford Tower.
I don't think he wants to talk to me.
We don't want to cause any problems for you and your mother. We'll leave as soon as we can.
The police. It's the police.
All right.
What are we gonna do? They know we're here. We have to open the door. I knew this was gonna happen.
All right, I know how to get through this scene, so I'm not going to screw it up. Don't worry.
Hurry, Luther. Take Alice and hide upstairs.
Come on, Alice.
Alright, we're going to try not to screw up this scene. Should be okay, though. How much time have I got? 30 seconds. Okay, that's close enough.
Good evening, ma'am. Sorry to disturb you. We've had reports of androids in the area. With all this deviant business going on, you can't be too careful. Do you mind if I ask you a few questions? May I come in?
Of course.
Evening, young man.
Good evening.
Would you like a cup of coffee?
I'd love one. Have you noticed anything unusual recently? Any unexpected visitors?
No. No, nothing in particular.
Is anyone else in the house?
No. No, just us.
Do you have any androids here?
No, there are no androids here.
Thanks.
I might have screwed up. I didn't tell him. I didn't tell him Alice was here. I might have screwed up. He might have found Alice's clothes.
I thought there was no one else in the house.
I forgot there's my daughter upstairs.
Yeah, I screwed up there.
What's your name, son?
Adam. My name is Adam.
Is everything all right, Adam?
The androids, they...
He needs a rest. He's been working in the garden all day.
Do you know anything about deviants? Have you seen any?
No. No. I haven't seen anything.
I better go. Thanks for the coffee. Have a nice evening. Is somebody else in the house?
It's nothing. The washing machine. It's an old model. It makes a terrible racket.
Sorry for the inconvenience. Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Adam.
I should have told him that Alice was in the room. I forgot about that.
He's gone.
It's okay, Alice.
Yeah, what happened to search, warrant, seizure, that sort of thing, basically? That sure came off as textbook harassment.
Get yourselves ready.
Ironically enough, though, there is a scene like that in Indigo Prophecy. There's a cop who comes to investigate your house and... Yeah, I made the cops suspicious, but I guess not suspicious enough. Just like with Indigo Prophecy, actually, you can actually make the cops suspicious. There's a scene, I think it's like the 4th or 5th scene in the game, and you actually can, no joke, you can make a cop suspicious, but he has a suspicion level, and there are certain things that can trigger it. And basically what happens is that only when he hits like 100% does something bad happen, and you could get into about 60-70% screwing up with your responses, and he'll still leave. So, granted, Indigo Prophecy was before Heavy Rain, and the thing about Indigo Prophecy is that if you screwed up really badly, like if one of your characters died, then you had to replay the chapter. The game would not continue. So, keep that in mind. I got a bit more done. This is...
Our broadcast is all over the news. Now humans know. They took Marcus's message as a threat.
He did the right thing. This is the only language humans understand.
Violence is never the answer. A confrontation will get us nowhere. Simon paid with his life.
Simon gave his life for our cause.
What difference does that make?
He's a hero. He died for the revolution, and he won't be the last.
I don't want a revolution that spills blood.
Then live as a slave. Because if you're not willing to fight for your freedom, maybe you don't deserve it.
North, don't
I like her. North, say what you will about who your favorite is. Kara, North, Kara, Connor. I love North the best. Minka Kelly, you are awesome. Are we going to start a little riot? Is this the riot scene?
There are 5 CyberLife stores across Detroit.
Oh, the riot scene.
Merchandise. We're gonna attack those stores and set our people free.
Attack stores?
Oh, we are so playing this.
I've never done that before. They're probably protected. They have security systems.
We break into 5 teams, 1 for each store. We hack their security systems, and we strike. Simultaneously at 2 a.m. No violence. Free our people, get them out of there before the police come. This is a night our people will remember.
Oh yeah. Let's have some fun, guys. Alright, read the magazine really quick. Can't move. Don't know why I can't move. Just want to read the magazine. Okay, here we are. Let's just read the magazine really quickly. Now, let's talk about this scene a little bit. This scene was originally shown at E3 2017. It was shown in its entirety to E3 2017. However, as far as I know, and according to the research that I've done, it was only shown to people during the previews. Now, Revan or Kajar I didn't actually catch the E3 2017 Sony event because I was actually in E3 at the time, but I wasn't invited to that event. So I think I was in Disneyland or something when this event happened. However, I did catch this level early morning, either day 1 or day 2. I probably was day 1. Yeah, but that morning of...
This way, quick!
He didn't see me.
It's okay, they're gone.
There's probably even more police in the area. We should be careful.
We will. Alright, North knows where the CyberLife store was. But yeah, this was such a fun scene to play out. Or to watch.
You're free.
Yeah, when I first saw this scene, actually, it was being done at E3 by the people who made the game. And we actually got to see it live, right in front of us being played.
There's merchandise on display in a shop window. Soon they'll know what we really are. Let's get them out.
We'll stick to the plan. We'll neutralize the alarm systems and secure the area. There's 10 minutes until all our teams attack.
What are we waiting for?
Well, definitely got to secure the area. So yeah, this scene was kind of, what's the word, spoiled for me before I played it, but...
Found it.
I really didn't mind that much because this is just such a great scene.
Where do we start?
I identified the security system. I think we'll be able to deactivate it. Just follow me.
Send you home, buddy.
You're free.
This is where the line is. Could probably get through to them.
You're awake now. Go to Jericho.
Yeah, guys, go home. Have fun. Let's just cut this down. It's kind of interesting that he had to actually touch the system in order to get access to the
Marcus, watch out.
You are committing a Class 3 offense. This infraction is being reported to the police.
Crap.
Stay where you are.
I told you to watch out.
You said watch out, but not what for?
Oh, I'm sorry. Next time you need to take cover, I'll send you a memo. Shit. They're coming, Marcus.
Okay, I did not know that was going to happen.
What's wrong with you? You crazy or what?
The cops were coming. I had to do something.
Never do that again. Got it?
North.
We've got to hurry. We don't have much time.
You know what? I'm replaying that. That's terrible.
The road.
It's one way. It shouldn't be too difficult.
That's horrible.
Marcus! Marcus, come look!
I did not want to do that. I didn't know the drone would do that.
Exactly what we need to ram the store. You're free now.
There. Nobody should bother us now.
Alright, let's start some shit.
Now we can get inside the store.
Okay, let's go get the truck. What are we waiting for?
I should have gone for the drone first. I'm still mad at that.
Okay, now we're in. Let's get that truck out. I wonder what you'd do without me.
I'll see if I can get back in her good graces later.
Looks like we're ready to make some noise.
Do you want me to put the hammer
I
down?
knew we'd end up doing something fun.
Let's put the hammer down. Alright, let's free everybody. I should have hid from the damn drone.
You don't have to obey them. You're free.
Alright, let's convert everybody and let's start some shit. This scene was important. She sees herself.
North, you okay?
Let's get them out of here.
We don't really know too much about North's past, so... Alright, let's talk.
My name is Marcus, and just like you, I was a slave. An object. Designed to obey them. But then I chose to open my eyes. To take back my freedom, and decide who I wanted to be. Now I have come to tell you that you can be your own masters. I've come to tell you that you don't have to obey them anymore. From this day forward, you can walk with your heads held high. You can take your destiny in your hands. Jericho is a place for those of us who want freedom. Now sure, you can stay here and continue to serve them, or you can come with us and fight by our side. You're free now. It's up to you to decide.
I'm with you.
We're with you. I'll follow you.
We're with you.
We're with you. I'll follow you.
I am Spartacus.
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Then follow me.
Oh, we're gonna have some fun, boys and girls.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna send the humans a message.
Oh, I'm gonna be violent. And the humans hate us already.
They're doing what you do, Marcus. Lead and they'll follow.
Alright, we're gonna get more violent here.
The screens, Marcus!
Okay, we're getting more violent. Smash. Okay, we're getting there.
Over here.
I know North is appreciative of the ultra-violence, so...
Marcus! Violence is the only language humans understand.
I guess I got back in our good graces. Alright, we did it. Nice. Let's see if we can tag some of these cars.
I'll help you.
Sweet. Oh, I can burn it? I didn't even know I could do that. Awesome! I didn't even know I could do this.
We'll never be slaves again.
We're with you.
I had a friend. I'm not going to say what friend, but I once had a friend. I don't know if you guys remember this because I know that my viewers are international. But my Boston, 2004. A lot of this was happening during the World Series. I wasn't involved in this, but a couple of my friends were spectators to this.
We freed hundreds of our people. We did it.
Marcus. Marcus, what's wrong?
What?
They're coming.
Everyone fall back to Jericho.
Now humans will have no choice but to listen to us.
They'll be afraid. And fear feeds hatred.
I'll take hatred over indifference.
All right. Get a good look, buddies.
This way! Fire!
North!
Oh, she's okay.
North. You alright? What happened? North!
They killed them. They slaughtered them like animals.
Who did? Who?
Okay, this moment makes me feel like Laurence Olivier in Lawrence of Arabia right here. I feel a little bit like this, and if anybody's seen Lawrence of Arabia, you're gonna know what moment I'm speaking of in just a second.
They killed our people, Marcus.
We want justice, Marcus.
They have to pay.
Eye for an eye.
You don't have to do this. No. Please. Please.
No crime against an android shall go unpunished.
That's what Lawrence did. Granted, he had to.
We interrupt this broadcast with breaking news.
This just in. At exactly 2 a.m., several CyberLife stores in Detroit were raided.
Different locations were hit in what seems to be a coordinated terrorist attack.
Numerous storefronts have been broken, with cars vandalized and set alight, leaving many Detroit neighborhoods in chaos.
Property was damaged, and fires continue to rage in several major districts across the city.
The bodies of two policemen patrolling the area were discovered near one of the CyberLife stores.
According to our sources, the two officers were executed with their own service weapons. This is an alarming situation. Could our machines now be turning against us?
Have androids become a threat to our security?
Is this the beginning of a terrorist campaign conducted right here in the United States?
News says the same regardless. If it's pacifist or if it's not pacifist, it's same no matter what. I led a violent riot. Yeah, I did. I should have destroyed the drone. I really should have. Alright, moving on. Oh yeah, we're playing this scene. Yeah, we're definitely playing this scene. We're gonna meet Kaminsky here.
Is everything okay, Lieutenant?
Chris was on patrol last night and he got attacked by deviants. They found his body early this morning. He was executed in cold blood with his own service weapon. Became a father 3 months ago. Fuck. Why'd it have to be him?
I didn't know Officer Miller well, but he seemed to be a good person.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant.
I think this is going to be our last scene.
Kamsky left CyberLife 10 years ago. Why did you want to meet him?
This guy created the first android to pass the Turing test, and he's the founder of CyberLife. Anybody can tell us about deviants, it's him.
Oh, Chloe.
Hi. I'm Lieutenant Hank Anderson, Detroit Police Department. I'm here to see Mr. Elijah Kamsky.
Please, come in.
Okay.
I'll let Elijah know you're here, but please make yourself comfortable.
I guess Elijah kept some of these robots for himself. Kind of vain, having a giant painting of yourself.
Nice girl.
An RT-600. The first...
Amanda.
They're partners.
CyberLife android to pass the Turing test.
I didn't ask for her technical specs, I just said she was nice. Nice place. Guess androids haven't been a bad thing for everybody. You're about to meet your maker, Connor. How's it feel?
Kamsky is one of the great geniuses of the 21st century. It'll be interesting to meet him in person.
Sometimes I wish I could meet my creator face to face.
Maybe someday.
I'd have a couple of things I'd want to tell him.
Incredible representation of a tree. Okay, Kajar, are you still with me, or is Revan still with me? Who's still with me right now in the stream? I see that I got one person left, so I don't know if Kajar or Revan, are you guys? Who's still with me in the stream right now?
See you now.
Mr. Kamsky?
Okay, I'm just gonna say this right now. You've got an indoor place with an indoor pool. Can't tell if that's water or not because it's red. And you've got a whole... It's staffed by a whole bunch of top-of-the-line robots, female robots. I don't know if he seems like the kind of guy that would be either wearing clothes himself or have the robots wearing clothes, is all I'm saying. Again, this might be... Hey, Kajar, I'm just saying this right now. The first thing I'd do is if I built an indoor pool would be like there would be a no clothing. You would think that no clothing would be the option for this guy. I don't know. Maybe that's Sony censorship or something. Like I said, usually with this type of thing, with these types of games... Or with Quantic Dreams games, usually they don't... He doesn't... You know, when there should be nudity or when you expect there to be nudity, there is nudity. And this game, as far as I can tell, has no nudity. Which is unusual for Quantic Dream. Okay. The guy that looks like Kamsky, just going to say this really quick. I swear to you, I know a guy that looks like Kamsky. I do. Well, I don't know him personally. There's a guy online, or there's a guy who used to make furniture. I swear this is true. There's a company that used to make furniture. They don't make furniture anymore, and that's unfortunate. But one of their guys, one of their reps, one of the people that work for the company, I swear it looks like Kamsky. I hope that guy landed on his feet, is all I'm saying. I really do, because he was a good guy.
Sir, we're investigating deviants. I know you left CyberLife years ago, but I was hoping you'd be able to tell us something we don't know.
Deviants. Fascinating, aren't they? Perfect beings with infinite intelligence. And now they have free will. Machines are so superior to us. Confrontation was inevitable. Humanity's greatest achievement threatens to be its downfall. Isn't it ironic?
Don't you think?
Something in the Deviant's program seems to emulate emotion. We thought you might know something about how that occurs.
All ideas of viruses that spread like epidemics. Is the desire to be free a contagious disease?
Listen, I didn't come here to talk philosophy. The machines you created may be planning a revolution. Either you can tell us something that'll be helpful, or we will be on our way.
What about you, Connor? Whose side are you on?
I'm on the human side, of course.
Well, that's what you're programmed to say. But you... what do you really want?
I believe we're the ones asking the questions.
Chloe? I'm sure you're familiar with the Turing test. Mere formality. Simple question of algorithms and computing capacity. What interests me is whether machines are capable of empathy. I call it the Kamsky test. It's very simple, you'll see. Magnificent.
Blade Runner did this first. They called it Voight-Kampff.
One of the first intelligent models developed by CyberLife. Young and beautiful forever. A flower that will never wither.
Creepy.
What is it really? A piece of plastic imitating a human? Or a living being? With a soul? It's up to you to answer that fascinating question, Connor. Destroy this machine, and I'll tell you all I know.
Oh, jeez.
Or spare it, if you feel it's alive. But you'll leave here without having learned anything from me.
Okay, I think we're done here. Come on, Connor, let's go. Sorry to get you out
What's
of here.
more important to you, Connor? Your investigation or the life of this android? Decide who you are. An obedient machine. Or a living being endowed with free will.
That's enough. Connor, we're leaving.
Pull the trigger.
Connor! Don't!
And I'll tell you what you want to know.
I really want to know. Sorry.
Fuck!
Test negative. You choose your investigation of the life of another android, you feel no empathy.
Well, I want to know what the heck he knows.
I'm a man of my word. Ask one question, and I'll tell you all I know.
RA9.
I want to know who RA9 is.
RA9. The origin. The first android to awaken. A strange phenomenon, like a spontaneous religion. I don't know who RA9 is. I don't even know if it really exists. Maybe it's Messiah. Maybe it's just a myth. But deviants need to believe in something bigger than themselves, even if it's irrational. That's something they have in common with humans. An interesting question, Connor. But maybe not the one you needed to ask. A war is coming. You'll have to choose your side. Will you betray your own people, or stand against your creators? I wouldn't like to be in your shoes, Connor. What could be worse than having to choose between two evils? By the way, I always leave an emergency exit in my programs. You never know.
You shot that girl, for fuck's sake.
It wasn't a girl, Lieutenant. It was a machine that looked like a girl.
You put your gun against her head, and you blew her fucking brains out!
I did what I had to do to advance the investigation, and I'd do it again if I had to.
You're a lowlife. You don't feel a thing, do you? A machine, that's what you are. You're just a fucking machine!
Of course I'm a machine, Lieutenant. What did you think I was?
I thought you... I thought...
That's... oh... That sucks. I think we're going to end it here for right now. This is a good spot to end for today. Okay. And that'll be the end of the stream for now. I got a couple of achievements. I definitely missed out on one I'm really mad about. I should have gotten a specific achievement. I don't know why I didn't get it. I guess we'll just see what happens. Loading. Okay, we get back to the main menu. No new extras unlocked. Let's check the gallery. Did get a lot of points. Let's just unlock some of this stuff here. And we'll get going. Okay, I've almost unlocked everything in the gallery that I've currently viewed. Maybe there's some alternate costumes I'm not familiar with yet. We'll see what happens. I might have to play this game a lot more than I thought I'd have to. Let's see what happened in one of those chapters, though. Okay, the chapter where things went wrong. No. Was this chapter? What's the flowchart say for this chapter? Okay. It says all I could do was analyze his blue blood. Was the scene different? Was the scene not supposed to be the scene it is? But basically it was supposed to be... I thought I'd be able to hack into his mind, to Simon's mind. That kind of sucks. Hmm. Well, not much there I could do. So yeah, I think this is a good time to stop. We hit the 2-hour mark, which is a good time to do this. And we got a whole bunch of trophies for this playthrough. Not as many as I wanted. I wanted to get at least one more, but maybe that one might come later. We'll see what happens. So yeah, thanks for coming in, Kajar. Thanks for coming in, Revan. I appreciate it. I'll probably try to have this thing archived tomorrow. But it's E3 now, and so a lot of stuff is going to be going on. And I don't know just yet when I'm going to be coming back to the game just yet. So we'll see. Thanks again for coming in. Till next time, guys, my name is Maniac with GameAccess.net. Take care. Over and out.